brought up in this kind of environment where when you talk about KKR or JKR for the better, it has that tainted image where people would say that it's the place where corruption is rampant. Because you talk about projects, these projects are huge, it's billions, and even at a very lower aspect of projects, corruption is known in this kind of environment, especially when you talk about JKR.
Works Minister Baru Bian wants to set up an in-house committee complete with anti-graft agency officers to sniff out corruption in tenders before it leaves the Works Ministry itself.
Let's say a project from Putrajaya, by the time it reaches Sarawak, do you foresee that money going into pockets of people and the project is probably cost 10% or 20% only of the cost that has been said?
Well, that's what we heard in the past. Certain projects are either it has been hijacked or it has been inflated, or as I've said that halfway through the prices that had been tendered out to the subcontractors are much lower. And of course, the Aegis reports on Sarawak projects that I'm aware of is that we have 40% leakage for government projects in Sarawak. So I think that is the measuring yard or whatever you call it, this regards of delivery and how along the way it can just be disappeared as such. Now, in the past, of course, we heard of project, and I think it's a reality that the project had been announced for one area, but at the end of the day, it has been hijacked elsewhere. That happened in Sarawak. Now, I think that had been done because of politics. Now, I do not prescribe to such practice. For me, once election is over, you are the government. In this case, PH had been elected by the people. Now we are the government of the day. And therefore, execution, implementation of projects must be done in accordance with needs.
Baru said the corrupted companies should be blacklisted and its owners must be brought to heel to ensure they cannot set up another company and get tenders from KKR again. The main problem, however, is to change the mindset and culture of the ministry staff and those who deal with them.
For now, I'm happy to note that in fact there is what they call the integrity department within KKR. In that integrity department, we have even an SPRM officer. So when I visited the last week, so I jokingly asked him, do they know that you are an SPRM officer? So he was smiling, yes. I said, you should announce that you are here.
The Prime Minister said there's so much of sabotage from within ministries to get work done from within civil servants. So what about a lot of contractors, small-time contractors, big-time contractors, that have a lot of ties with the people inside here? So how do you make sure that, whatever you say gets streamed down and make sure that your staff is following whatever that you have in mind?
You see, one of the things that I emphasized here when I came in is that, in fact, I told them I want to have a hotline. Oh, they told me no. In fact, we already have an open website. In fact, KKR has this open website where people just come in and complain. And that, again, is the reason why we have the SPRM and the integrity section. And they will investigate. I said, if everything is okay, everything is right, yet payment had been delayed, I said, and you complain and no action, call me. Direct to me. And what I normally do, I already have received some this kind of thing. We have this top management WhatsApp. Everything would go in there. Any complaints, whatever it is, we put inside there. Then everyone who is responsible for that area, they will direct it to their officers. An officer will act within 24 hours. As I've said, I'm in there, and I've seen this have been implemented. I think it also can apply to any complaints on corrupt practice.
Another headache of Baru is the keeping up of the outer appearances of the country, especially maintaining the roads within a limited budget.
Now the problem with us is on the issue of maintenance of our infrastructure. As far as we're concerned, we need at least 2 billion allocation every year to maintain all the federal roads in Malaysia. minus the toll highways. What we have for the past few years is half of that budget. We receive about 600 to 800 billion a year. Now, because of that, we have now backlog of maintenance of field roads. It's 30% at the moment. If we do not have allocation for maintenance, then this backlog of maintenance will increase in the years to come because we still keep on constructing roads. We should relook at the old model of privatizing projects like this. But it must be done in transparent, open manner that they don't come in with huge profits at the end of the day, that government will be government had to pay.